A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Why are the buttons not working? We're back with Lisa. Must-haves, and the video before that was must-haves. That's all she's going to do on this channel now, isn't it? Sell. I mean, that's all she was doing anyway, but interspersed with weirdness. So now she's putting the weirdness on Patreon, or Paymetron as most people call it, and all the click my link stuff on here. Woohoo! Mature women must-haves skincare and hair products repurchased over and over. Well, your skincare's Obagi for acne that you haven't got. And your hair care, you never stick with the one thing longer than 3 seconds. Maybe fucking what's-her-face, Colleen Rothschild, but you get that for free. So, why would we take anything as standard from you? Shall we jump in? Oh, there's a picture of her. I wonder what that's all about.
Hey guys, I haven't done this in a long time, but today I thought we would go through some empties. And the reason I wanted to do this is because
you can link everything and get us to buy it. Why are you in your bedroom? Why is the bathroom light on? Why are the bathroom doors open? Why can you never be ready for a video and organised? What's that thing on the poof behind you? I mean, I don't expect everything to be perfect, but why leave one thing on the settee thing at the end of the bed? Whatever you call it over there. Does that pull out at the bottom? Does that make another bed? That's handy. Is it like a day bed type thing? Oh, she probably got that for her empire and then didn't use it up there. Anyway.
There's another way of putting this is these things are so good, I purchased them over and over. Okay, first of all, let's do an honorable mention that I just got. I showed you this in my Friday video, which I will put up here. This is the heat protectant spray, the hot top.
I was going to say, the quality of this film's amazing. It's really clear. I've just checked, it's because I've got it on 4K. Normally to get it on 4K, don't you have to buy YouTube Premium or something? Sorry, somebody's showing something on the telly and it's like one of them eye thingy twirly things that make your eyes go funny. Put it down, woman. Hot toddy heat protectant mist. See, I don't need that. I don't put heat on my hair. See, now when she puts that picture up, doesn't that thing on the daybed thing look tatty? She could have just thrown that out of thing. Oh, God, help. Anyone tuning in for the first time, they'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with that woman? Where you can't see it is what I'm trying to say.
Body heat protectant mist in the Blanc scent, up to 450 degrees. I used this yesterday morning. What video did I do? Oh, I did a live video on my Patreon, and then
I'm not trying to get people to join my Patreon because there's nobody over there because I'm talking bollocks and boring them all to sleep.
Put my hair up. No, then I went to Dillard's, bought some of the makeup that I'm wearing now, and ate lunch, came home, I put it up. I even took a shower last night with a shower cap on, slept with it up, and I still have this much hold and curl in my hair. So I am way, way impressed with this. So this first and foremost. And then I've got you in a little bit of a new spot. I love filming here in my bedroom in front of these windows because the lighting is just so good. But
oh, is the lighting not so good upstairs in your empire in front of your porch windows? Could you not film there and get light? Bollocks.
But I don't always like sitting on the floor. Most of the time I do, but it depends on the type of video it is. So I bought this little acrylic desk or vanity that is so cute, and then I'm sitting on a little stool that's really cute. I'll put a picture in here.
Oh, so where are we now? Over John's side of the room. The only bit of space he has to himself, and you've invaded that now as well. It's all about me, isn't it, Lisa? God forbid there's a section of that house that doesn't have you. Fucking, what's the thing dogs do? You haven't sprayed your fucking area. I swear to God, if I was John, I would go upstairs, I would fucking throw everything off the fucking balcony, and I would make it a games room for me and Will, and I'd put a combination lock on the door at the bottom of the stairs, and fuck you, you'd never get up there again. And everyone's going, you're just jealous. No, I'm not jealous. Can you not hear what I'm saying? I'm standing up for John, who's not standing up for himself. No wonder he goes and plays golf. Nowhere in that house is his apart from the garage, and that's probably still full of her boxes of shite. He can't even go in there and play his pretend golf game, can he? But she's got all her shit in the corner. Wow.
And I'm going to see if it bothers me being in here in my bedroom, because I don't want it to get junky looking. You know what I mean? I want my flow. So that's where...
Oh, I want. No, I'll see if it annoys John having this stupid table and shitting his way every morning when he gets up. He can't even have a fucking closet to himself. I'm sorry, I know I'm going on, but still. Which part of that house does John have? I remember when she did the tour, she was like, oh, John's going to put his coffee there. And she pulled a fucking look. Oh, how very dare he have that much fucking counter space to put a coffee machine on. Like a normal human. I just can't with this woman. I really can't.
Where we are today. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, speaking of heat protectant spray, what a coincidence. This is the Neuro. This has been a long time favorite. I will bet I have been through, I'm not even going to exaggerate, I would say 5 of these in the last 3 years or so, ever since I've been really curling my hair with the wand and really trying to be really good with it. This is my favorite. Now, I'm going to have to use this a few more times, and then I'll probably have to get a new can of this to compare.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm so bored of her already. I thought you were just going to do empties. I used all that, I really liked it. I used all that, I didn't like it. Move on, woman!
But these two are my favorite, and what make them my favorite is they give hold and the heat protection. They don't smell so strongly that it's overpowering, and they don't get like wet. I noticed that before we went to Asheville, my daughter and I, if you didn't see that video, I'll put it up here. I used the big sexy hair. I didn't like it. It made my hair almost too wet. My hair's a lot thinner.
Do you hear the way she says that, or is it just me? I didn't like it. Like a 3-year-old. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want something else. Fucking irritating. Turnip. Sorry, I'm trying to put my necklace back on. I'm terrified in the shower if I like catch it or whatever, and then it ends up going down the drain. So I'm making a point of taking it off, but putting it back on again is a pain in the hole. Why do they make these things so fucking fiddly? I'm gonna have to dig out. Bought some of them. No, that's too far with that in. I bought some of them magnet-y things. But then it twirls your necklace round the front, the weight of the magnet, doesn't it? So anyway, I'll put her back on while I'm futzing.
Now than it was in the past couple of years, because I lost a lot with vaccines and stuff, and it just made it too wet. These are very, very dry. And I'm just going to grab them as I see them, John.
Grab them as I see them. Are you still going on about the fucking vaccine in your hair? Lisa, you do know there's people out there that have got cancer, that have lost every bit of hair they ever had, and they sat there bald, watching you whine and fucking moan. about losing a tiddly bit of hair. Your hair never looks any different, so I don't know what the fuck you're whinging about. You'd go to pieces if you had a fucking illness, a proper illness, instead of your pretend COVID for 2 days or whatever the fuck it was. You don't like Lisa, do you? Oh, can you tell? How do people see this as jealousy? I asked, a woman left a comment the other day and she said, you come across, I must say I've watched it and you do come across as jealous. And it's like, okay, tell me what I'm doing that makes you think I'm jealous. Because I'm not. I swear to God I'm not. The only thing I'd have is her ensuite bathroom. If I had one of them on here, that'd be great. But am I jealous of her? No. Do I want to live in Wilmington? No. Do I want to be married to John? No. Do I want that house? No. I've got more makeup than I know what to do with. And perfume. Anything I want, I can get if I want to. I choose not to. She has fucking designer handbags. Do I want them? No. Designer shoes? No. Even if I was out every day of the week, I wouldn't want designer shoes. All I want on my feet is something that looks good and is comfortable. I don't care who made it or how much it was. If I had money, do you know what I'd be doing? Buying a house for my children. That's what I'd be doing. I won't be fucking dying in 2 ton of makeup and designer handbags that I can't use or I don't use or I use them as far as fucking McDonald's. My Lisa D1 McDonald's. Really? You think it's so fucking important? And now you're overtaking the bedroom. Not an arc though.
Help me bring them over here. This is the Colleen Rothschild.
John, help me bring them over here. You can't pick up a tub with empties in. Oh! Do you know, I don't think I'm going to get through this fucking video. She's irritating the ever-loving shit out of me. John, do this. John, do that. John, do this. John, do that.
Quench and Shine shampoo. So good. It's so good. You guys, my 2 closets right there are full.
Oh, what did she just say? With her dopey face? Shall we rewind? Hang on, that's not big enough for her big head. She makes me laugh. She says she's got a big head and Lardy says she's got a little head. Put the 2 of them together and see who's got a big head. No.
Rothschild Quench and Shine shampoo. So good. It's so good. You guys, my 2 closets right there.
My 2 closets right there. There you go. And there's a closet right next to where you sat, isn't there? That closet there behind this wall is supposedly John's. No, that's where she hangs her long fancy dresses. Even though she's got the shining closet. And she's got the closet in what was Will's room. And another closet outside of what's Will's room now that's a linen closet that she doesn't put linen in. Does that make me jealous? She's clueless. This woman is clueless. Oh, that woman at Target with her 3 or 4 kids looking for money. One of your bags could feed them for a fucking month.
Are full of every high-end, best-selling, you guys told me about shampoos ever. And I want.
So she's got her 2 closets full of shampoo. Really?
Won't lie, there are a lot of other ones than this that I do like, but this one, I've had my healthiest, longest, thickest hair using this shampoo and the mask. I don't think I have a mask container out here that I've gone through, But I'm telling you, I would just tell you something else. I don't feel like I have to sit here and convince you because you know what? I'm never going to tell you a story. So if I say it...
What was that? I'm never going to tell you a story. If you believe that, you believe Santa exists.
I mean it. Okay, the Givenchy powder. This is one of the little sizes. And the reason I got the little size is because it was a new shade for me. This is shade 2.
And what is that there? Can you see that? There's a big lump there. Or she hasn't... I know she hasn't done a contour properly, but has she gone wonky with her pencil and left a big dot?
And I'd always used shade 3, which is the rosy pink color that brightens up under your eyes.
Is that because of Rosie Huntington Whiteley? It isn't, I'm just saying because it's rosy pink. Sorry, ignore me. I'm in a mood today, aren't I? I'm sorry, people.
And I do still like that. Matter of fact, sometimes I'll just pick up that one first and I'll just use it because I like it too. But if I know what I'm picking up, I usually pick up this one. It's just very neutral.
If I know what I'm picking up. Really?
It is just the prettiest powder. I see I've got some left in here. But even when you get through setting under your eyes, I mean, just look at how beautiful and glowy and pretty it is. I mean, look how beautifully it just blended in on my dry hand, and it's just really nice.
Oh, she's been reading the comments, I see. Oh, maybe she's just listening to the comments now. That's easy for her, isn't it? She can listen to all the comments while she's in the shower.
It's super smooth.
Super smooth, is it? Sorry, I know. I'm pulling her and everything. I'm sorry. It's this fucking buying a table to go in the bedroom that's just tipped me over the edge now.
And just finely milled, all of that good stuff. I love it. This is the Benefit Professional Spray. I love this because of that reason. See how fine that mist was? And I'll be honest with you guys, a lot of times I don't use this if I'm filming because matte makeup looks better on video. It just does. I don't think it looks better in real life, but on video, even if you're just in the sunlight, if you're too oily, it will show this, everything, so much more. But in real life, if I want to make my makeup last but not be so powdery, like I've used highlight, bronzer, contour, blush, all of these things, this is what I like the best. I think I just like it because of the spray. It dries quickly and it does seem to really help my makeup last. I mean, is it the prettiest packaging? No. I learned about this when I was really digging into and studying Pamela Anderson's makeup when she first made her comeback and she was on like Variety magazine, which is probably my favorite look, but we are going to do a follow-up video on my Pamela video because...
Really? Don't you just love the way she's put herself in the middle of the two pictures of Pam in makeup, saying, oh look, don't I look better than Pamela in makeup? And she'll say, I've picked her up wrong. No, Lisa, I know exactly what you're doing.
Because I feel much differently now. I didn't really know how I felt at that moment, but I gotta grab.
Really? You've spent time thinking about it, have you? Pondering about Pamela's choice to wear makeup or not, really? How much longer have we got? Lord above, I'm only 6 minutes in.
Grasp on it now. Okay, this is something I actually just completely finished up yesterday because I will get the goodie out of these because I realize how much is in there. This is the Vaseline.
I'll get the goodie out of there. Really?
Radiant Nourishing Body Lotion, even tone 1% niacinamide. And it just, let me see if I can squeeze a little bit more out of here. Okay, yeah. Ooh, not my preferred method. Okay.
Oh, can't get it on your fingers. It feels icky and yucky and you don't like it. Weirdo.
It does have a scent. It does have a scent. I was trying to compare this to the Osea to a friend of mine that said she really needed a good body lotion. I said, this is good, and I do love it. It's thicker than the Osea, and it has more scent. I feel like it might be a little tackier, but it's still pretty.
Pretty? For fuck's sake. That's what everything hinges on, if it's pretty. Lisa, if you wait more than 35 seconds, it'll sink and it won't be tacky.
I kind of think the Osea probably, I mean, if I had to say, maybe have more, like, better ingredients and maybe less chemicals and all of that stuff, but sometimes we're...
Exactly, Lisa. Sometimes that isn't the truth. Sometimes people read the ingredients and they know what's in stuff. They don't just say, oh, I think it must be because it costs more money, you think it's better. You're a marketing fucking joy, you are.
Into that, sometimes we're not, and I love this. Matter of fact, the oil that goes with this line, when I put that oil on, everyone asks me what I'm wearing. It reminds me when I asked Shalene Johnson what she was wearing on her legs, and it was
I love you, Shalene!
Castor oil. And I'm telling you, so many of you have tried to help me use that castor oil. It's gone. It's out of here. I didn't like anything about it, and I'm just not going to be a castor oil girl. So there's that. Okay, this is a cleanser from Freeze-Co Beauty. It's the Pavice Gentle Amino Power Wash Serum Cleanser for waterproof.
Why does she sound like this is the first time she's seen it? It's supposed to be an empties video.
Makeup and sunscreen. Okay, I am an Obagi girl. You're getting ready to see this, which Obagi is a medical grade skincare system. I started Obagi before I started YouTube to get rid of melasma. I had a mustache. I think I had a bad patch here, and it seems like I had a patch over.
Right, when she's saying to get rid of melasma, I had a moustache, she probably had a tiny weeny little bit that could have been covered up with concealer, and the same there. She's having to think about where it was. There was no way in God's green earth that she needed medical grade fucking skincare. I can guarantee you that. But she over exaggerates everything, and she gets what she wants because she wants it. She got Obagi because she heard that it helps with fucking anti-aging. That's the only reason she's using that. It's like all these fucking people with money buying Ozempic. It pisses me off. There's people that could have it for type 2 diabetes. For diabetes, I don't know if it's type 2. Anyway, whichever diabetes it is. And they can't get hold of the medication because all these fucking celebrities are losing weight with it. That includes you, Sharon fucking Osbourne. You should have known better. Look at her now. She's skin and bones. You didn't need to lose weight. I don't know what the fuck you thought you were doing, but... And now she can't put any on.
Here, that was just every day I had to cover those up first and then put my makeup on.
Oh, diddums. Did you have to cover them up and then put your makeup on? What a shame.
So I started Obagi way back when. I guess that was 16 or probably...
What about black women with vitiligo? What do you think they do? And they've got big white patches on their face. What do you think they do? They cover it up, you fuckwit. They don't go whinging to a dermatologist. Oh my God, I have to wear makeup to cover this up. And 9 times out of 10, they don't do anything. They go out as they are because they're fucking pretty, normal human beings that don't see their worth in fucking what makeup they're wearing and what bag they're carrying. Right, I'll shut up now, I promise. No, I can't promise. I'm sorry.
17 years ago, and it blasted those spots away. I won't say painfully, but aggressively. What will happen is mixing all the ingredients of that skincare system with retin-A or retinol will make that skin just come off. You will have a long, ugly phase. It is a process.
A long, ugly phase. No, it isn't. It's just your skin's peeling. See how she... ugly, a long ugly phase. But you're going through that so you don't age. So you don't get wrinkles and fine lines. That's why you do it. Oh, she's so annoying. Tell the fucking truth. For once, just tell the truth.
It's like getting a peel for 6 weeks. You will be glad to put on the sunscreen in the morning because it's soothing. I'll tell you that. But once you make it through the ugly phase, you're home free. Well, what did I do? I started YouTube, got into all kinds of skincare. I mean, I tried it all. I even tried that Cindy Crawford one that she used to do on QVC, Meaningful Beauty or something. I was curious, you know what I mean? And then I think it was when we moved back in this house.
I was curious. No. You wanted everything and you wanted it now. Veronica, whatever her name was. What's her name? I need to have the name, don't I? Oh, yeah, ignore me.
If I can find the videos, I'll put them up here somewhere, or I'll put my skincare videos down there. I had to go through another ugly phase. Now, why did I go back to Obagi? Because nothing else, nothing will keep my skin. Like, I might not have the most even toned skin. I have wrinkles. I have, you know, the jawline, but I'll tell you one thing, I don't have flakes. My skin is moisturized, bouncy. I do not have flaky skin, period. And that is because...
Who do you think has flaky skin? You only get flaky skin when you start using shite on it that's supposed to make your skin peel. I've never had flaky skin. The fuck is she talking about? So people who don't use Obagi have flaky skin, do they? Okay.
of that skincare. But with all that said, there are some products that you can buy online, like the toner, the cleanser. I think you can even buy number 4, the Exviderm Forte, which back in the old days you couldn't. The only ones I think you have to get from a dermatologist, a med spa, or like a plastic surgeon would be the ones that have hydroquinone, and maybe that's it. And your Retin-A. You can get a lot of that. But I use the cleanser when I do my skincare at the sink at night. It's a kind of a complicated thing. I use my cleanser every morning when I do my skincare because I took my shower the night before. But when I'm getting in the shower, I usually take a cleansing balm because I have all this makeup on, liner, lashes, glue, 3 coats of powder, all that stuff. I will usually take a cleansing balm and break up all that makeup. Then I get in the shower, in the hot water, and then I keep a cleanser in the shower and I try different ones. I feel like because I've already used all of this, I can use different cleansers. That's what I did with this, and I loved it. Christine is the owner. Christine, I loved this.
Christine, I love this. Send me some more, Christine, so I don't have to pay for it. Do you know what would be cool? Is if every time people got something for free, they donated the money they would have spent on it to some charity or something. That would be really cool. I got a thing the other day. I don't know if I told you all. Oh, Jules, we really loved your video. Okay. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. We reckon you'd be a great fit for our company. What'll happen is you pick out what you want and we'll send it to you and you use it, and if you like it you can do a video and then you can tell all your subscribers and then we'll give you a discount code, blah 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 blah. And it was like, yeah. Then I looked at what they sold and it was gym t-shirts for men. And it was like, I wrote back and I said, I appreciate the hustle, but next time could you at least make sure you're writing to a man? Fucking idiots. They do it like mass emailing people, and it's like, no one's going to take you seriously now if you do that. Like, if I had a husband or whatever that was doing YouTube and he got the thing, he'd be like, oh, I got them as well. It'd be like, yeah, fuck them off. Morons.
I've got another one in there now that is a recommendation from a friend. It's a Kiehl's, and I like it, but it's not strong enough. It's too milky. It's like for those Dove girls out there that you just wear a tinted moisturizer. It isn't as good as this.
If you've already used a cleansing balm to break everything down, and then you rinse it off and you do a second cleanse with the milky whatever it is in the shower, it should be fine. I don't know what you're getting at. What do you want, a sandblaster?
This is a good one. So, love it. Want to get some more. Paw. I don't think I have another one in here, but
No, you just buy these, use them until they're dirty, and just throw them away, because they're so cheap, aren't they? Why even bother cleaning them? What would be the point?
these sponges, I get two different shapes. I get the classic Beauty Blender shape, and then I get the one that has the wedge side. Love them. They just work so well. They just are very inexpensive. You order them from Amazon. They get to you in a day or two. I don't even wash them. I just use them for a while and then I throw them away. Wonder Blender.
See, people say I lie, I make stuff up. I'm not telling the truth. Lisa never said that. I don't even wash them. I use them for a while, then I throw them away. She's a one-woman landfill, isn't she? I'm going to take a break, because if I don't, I'm going to end up fucking screaming at this woman. I will see you in but a moment. Right, I'm back. I'm not saying I'm calm, but I'm back.
Latex-free, high-def sponge. Okay, I think this is the one that had the wedge on it, but I use them both. Okay, now I've got a big, like, hurricane glass of stuff.
Now I've just remembered why I switched off in the first place. Does anybody else not get pissed off about her throwing those sponges away? Oh, they're just cheap. Did you see her trying not to say cheap and inexpensive? Oh, but she's not looking down her nose at anyone, is she? No, she's a sweet southern lady. Whatever.
To show you here. First is, ta-da, my Obagi toner. Are you someone like me who thought toner was a gimmick or you didn't need it? I was that way. It's not that I'm a skeptic, but I love things. I don't mind spending money. I like to cut down my steps. I'm pretty practical. You know what I mean? So I have tried to not use this, and it's not...
You're pretty practical, are you? Really?
The same. They say that it really prepares your skin for the next layer or the next product, which would be the clear. I noticed if I don't use this, my skin gets oilier faster. So I don't know what's in here exactly, but I love it. And I do...
Maybe you should have found out if you've been using it for all those years. And see what it is in that works well for you, and maybe find a cheaper option. But hey, why would you do that?
Get the New Derm for normal to oily skin. I'm 53. I have mature, oily skin. Love it. Won't go on too much more about that. This is the MAC brush cleaner. There is not another like this. I mean, you're going to tell me about the Japanesque, the Cinema Secrets, the IT Cosmetic, Real Techniques. What makes this special? I have used this, since my beginning YouTube, since Hello Kitty days, if that tells you anything. This is what they used at the MAC counter. And they will put down a paper towel, sprinkle this on here. You know what happens? It spreads a little bit. Because this is not an alcohol-based cleanser like most of them are, it's not a gel, it's just a liquid like you can see. I can have that sitting there the whole time I'm doing my makeup. I just get those Selecta-size paper towels, and after I use each brush, I clean it. I clean each brush every day. So
see, there again, paper towel. Why not use a cloth? An old face cloth. Pour a bit on an old face cloth, use that until it's filthy, throw it in the wash, use it again. No. Why would we bother doing anything like that when we can just throw things in the bin?
That I don't have to have 200 brushes sitting there, nor do I feel like I'm not going to get my original color or anything like that. I remember I went to a doctor's office one time with Brooke. I think it was at the dermatologist. And I was asking the girl, I loved her eyeshadow. And I was asking her, you know, I love your eyeshadow. And then I know people get cooped out because, you know, first of all, who says that? And then second of all, I said, what did you use? And I think she told me it was some palette like Naked Basics or the Urban Decay Naked palette. Here's an even weirder point. I know all those colors, whatever she said, and I knew that color. I was like, do you know what color it was? And she said, no. She said, but I never cleaned my blending brush, so it's just got all kinds of colors on it. So she was like creating her own color. So I know that that happens, and sometimes it's probably a good thing, but I like my...
What's the face for? Really? You're the woman that buys sponges and throws them away. You've got no fucking right to look down your nose at fucking anybody. You nasty, horrible piece of...
brushes to be cleaned every day. Okay, back to hair. K18. Good stuff. Now, some of you have been wanting a hair video because I have tried so many things like this. I think I've tried them all. I think I have them all back there. This one I like the most. Now, I'm having a hard time doing a video for that because I don't feel like I've gotten there yet. I mean, my hair still is not where I want it. I'm having to really like live with dark roots and gray so that I don't overdo it anymore. I feel like I'm not at the point where I feel good about telling you which systems are the best.
I can't. I just can't. What is it with her today? It's the Patreon thing, isn't it? It's ever since she's got Patreon, she thinks her shit don't stink. She's irritating the ever-loving fuck out of me.
Which systems are the worst? I'm still kind of at that point. Like with the Colleen Rothschild, I just know for a fact I had the healthiest, longest, thickest hair I'd ever had. Shiniest, whatever. And then the K18, I like it. I do think it does good. I use the whole thing. I did have to really...
I do think it does good. Really? This was going to be an English teacher. Whatever.
Find out how to use it. I was using it so wrong. So...
Why do you never read the fucking instructions, you dimwit?
Wrong. So maybe I'll do a video on that. The Moroccan oil soap. $14 for a bar of soap. That seems like a lot, but it's not. This sucker will last you months, and it smells so good. It's not overpowering. It lathers like a dream, and I use it all over, and it's never irritated me at all.
Do we need to know that? Really?
Love it.
Such
my friend
a lady.
Ariel gave me the first bar, I think. I knew she gave me a bar. I don't know if it was my first one or my second one, but I think this is just my third one. And I don't know if you can remember how long I've been talking about it. Okay, the Kirkland wipes. I love these things. I used to use like the MAC wipes. I hated that scent they left you with. The Neutrogena, they're okay. They're kind of small, hard to get out of the package. Like you try to get it and like 10 come out. I didn't really like the texture of those.
Oh, she's having a hard week, isn't she? Fucking idiot.
The Clinique, take the day off. They were okay, but these are my favorites. Like if these were Shiseido, if these were Chanel, I would still buy them. That's how I feel about it. Okay. This is a good one. This is my Obagi 3, step 3. This is one of the workhorse.
What is so funny? What the fuck are you laughing at? What is it with narcs laughing at fuck all?
Is one of the power result makers of this system, and it's expensive, and so you can see what I did. I had John cut it open so I could get...
You had John cut it open, and she even says that with a straight face. John, wipe my ass. John, brush my teeth. John.
Get every little drop out of it because it doesn't take a lot. And see how the ring of it has turned dark? That is the hydroquinone, which is a skin lightener.
I remember back in the day, people used to get so fucking annoyed with her saying hydroquinone. And it's like, it's not that. It's, what was the other thing? Oh, I don't know. And they're like, why does she keep saying it like that? Hydroquinone. It's not that.
Sold over the counter in probably every other country but ours. I know there are some states that don't even sell this. I talked to my dermatologist about it. She said you would have to slather this all over your body every day for it to even matter. Me using a drop of this with my skincare is not going to hurt me. I mean, I've been doing it for 17 years now. Okay, another toner. That's the thing. You will go through the toner and the cleanser over and over and over and over. My favorite place
do you think?
to order is from Derm Store because I feel like it's so legit. But I will say when I order from Amazon, it has a plastic wrap over it and the seal that comes on it. So I feel like it's pretty legit. So I do order from Amazon. Okay, this is something I just showed you the other day, my Boca.
Doesn't it make you laugh? Every time she says Boca, I think of Laurie Beth. Close your Boca. If you open your Boca and say anything about me, it's like, yeah, Jewish when you feel like it, aren't you? Now I've lost the thread. What was I going to say? Yeah, she'll buy shit like that from that she needs to know it's real because she's putting it on her skin. She'll scrimp and buy that from Amazon. But yet she'll go out and drop thousands on a stupid fucking coat or dress or shoes or... It makes no sense to me.
Toothpaste. And then one of you told me about another one that I'm going to try that has the xylitol in it. I'll list it down below. I haven't tried it yet, but I do know that that is an ingredient that's in some gums that helps your teeth rebuild your enamel. So there you go. This is a mineral that helps fortify the enamel and support a healthy smile. And you know my favorite teeth whitening, I'm going to forget the name now. I will put it down below underneath that. Okay, these, what a coincidence. I just stopped yesterday on my way home from Dillard's getting lunch. I ran into CVS. I bought some new long wear lips. I'm going to do like a drugstore version of the Chanel long.
Hello. Oh, have I got parcels? Right, hang on. Let me press pause. Madam with the post. Oh, deep joy. I got medication. Whoop. May as well be eating Smarties as taking that. It makes no fucking difference. Anyhow, back to Lysa.
Long-lasting lips soon, maybe this week. So I was buying one that is out everywhere, sold out, that Isla, one of the makeup artists at Ulta, that does makeup for brides and is a big makeup artist here in town. She told me about a certain shade. It's not nude. It's a real pretty shade that we're going to look at. But anyway, these are my favorite cotton squares, the extra thick. Let me go get one to show you. Here they are. And there's a bunch of them there, so make sure you get...
Do you remember when everyone was losing their shit over the Shiseido cotton wipes? And then she said they were like these things called clouds that she got. So stupidly I got some. Pointless. The minute you put anything on them, they just screw up into nothing. So I use them for taking off nail polish and nail envy and that type of thing now. Because fucking useless on your face.
This one. So see how thick it is? It's very comparable to Colleen's and the Shiseido. Very soft with no edges. I don't like those where they seal the edge. I mean, it just about slices my eyeball when I use those. I hate those because I get down and dirty when I'm taking off my eye makeup with these things.
Oh, you're such a precious little thing, aren't you? It about slices my eye open. Stop fucking being over dramatic.
And I use it for my toner. So I don't like those hard edges. The Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax, my all-time favorite. Got it on today. I just ordered 2 from Ulta to review. One is a drugstore, one is MAC. I used the drugstore one. I should probably just give it to my niece today because it was like absolutely nothing.
Really? Can you stop giving your niece things she doesn't fucking need before her time? She'll have nothing to look forward to when she grows up. Oh, brow wax. Oh, I was using that when I was 4. If I was her mother and she came home, Auntie Lisa, put it in the bin.
It was very disappointing. And then my other favorite, if I didn't get that one, would be Benefit, the one that you can turn to the side and slick them back. But that one's just easy. You know what I mean? It's just, it really puts them back, but you don't have to pay attention that much. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm about to knock over my table. This is just one of my favorite products. I first heard about this when I was watching, what is her name? She was the creative director of J. Crew. And I'm having a hard time remembering her name. She was a new housewife on the New York Housewives. And she made famous wearing that big fur, I think.
If your Abaji is so good and wonderful and all the rest of it, and you don't have flakes and your skin's bouncy and whatever, what is all that there and here? Why don't you want to get rid of the pores as well?
With that big ruffled skirt. They were doing like, what's your favorite things? What's in your shower? I use the pump when I get a new one out, but it's the Body Hero from Glossier Daily Oil Wash. Massage oil all over body on wet skin. The oil will transform into a soft froth as it cleanses. Rinse thoroughly. It's one of those things that smells good, feels good, leaves your skin feeling good. It's kind of like the almond, the really expensive one. This one. So I know you guys are probably more familiar with this one. It's very similar to this.
That is my holy grail shower oil. I love the smell of that. But hasn't L'Occitane been sold and bought by someone else or fucked about with or whatever? So now nothing will be the same as it was, like Liz Earle and everything else that they fucking ruin. So I wouldn't buy them now, even if they were half the price. It's like, nope. Once you start, why do they do that? It's like, that perfume was my holy grail. It was my signature scent. I'd been wearing it since I was a teenager. And now you got, because I ended up, I don't know if I've said this before, I ended up in a huge row with eBay because I said the one that I bought from this bloke was a fake because the scent didn't last, and I had some left in an old bottle to compare it to, and it was nothing like the old one, and he was selling duds, and they said he wasn't, and no. So I threw my fucking toys out the pram. I said, right, well, I've been a customer on and a seller and whatever on eBay for donkey's years, and you're taking his word over mine. Fine, fuck you. And I closed my account. Then I found out that it wasn't his fault, and I can't go back now and say sorry because I don't know who the fuck it was. But Estee Lauder have pissed about with it, and the scent doesn't last, and it's nothing like it used to be. So somebody told me about a dupe company, so I went there and got a dupe, and it's amazing, and it lasts, and it's like, right, well, that's where I'm getting my perfume from now on then. It's like, why do they do that? When it don't fucking fix it if it ain't broke. I don't understand. Anywho, I'll shut up now.
With a different scent, a little bit thinner, has a pump, and I would say
you could add a pump to that. What is your problem? She's got a real problem with things that you have to actually open or tip or whatever.
About the same amount of frothiness. Don't expect it to be like a body wash from Bath & Body Works. It's not like that. It's enough suds for you to spread it around, and that's it. And I would think it would be a little bit less expensive. It's a different vibe. Like the Glossier gives you that beachy, summertime, just that feeling, whereas the L'Occitane gives you more of a luxurious, it's kind of got that warm almond smell. It's more that kind of feeling. So go with the feeling you prefer. Okay, this all-time favorite oil, this and Colleen's are my favorite two oils I will never be without. This one is thick. I mean, it's thick. It's the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. This is what I put on when my hair is right out of the towel. I used to put 2 pumps on the ends of my hair, kind of like the last 6 inches of my hair. now that it's so much thinner, I can just do one pump and then I put in everything else. The Colleen is thinner and it's drier in a way. I use Colleen like I used it this morning. After I brushed out my hair and it's going like that, I use...
What's it doing? Lord above, are we nearly done? I've never known anyone take so long on fucking favourites, empties. 22 to 28, we're nearly there.
It's hers to, get my ends, back moisturized. I will do like this and I will flat.
I will do like this. Really? I rub it in my hands. Yeah. There's a tip for you.
I also like that Lanza Shine Spray that's an oil. That's something else I like. Okay, best mascara, I would say, of all times. Really.
You would say of all times. Everyone else would say of all time.
I mean, my favorite mascara ever. And I have a sneaky, terrible feeling this is going away. Because I keep on trying to find it when I go in Ulta, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and they're always out of it. So I am getting ready to order probably 5 backups or so and have that on deck, because my next favorite would probably be Benefit Bad Gal. I've told you many times how much I love these little drops. They are the Lumify. I don't use the...
That's why you can't see anything when you're doing your eye makeup. You're not supposed to use them all the fucking time.
These on days that I'm not filming, but let's be real, I usually film every day. But this is what keeps the whites of my eyes white. I don't do anything necessarily to make my eyes red, but I do make videos in the morning. Like now it's 10:47. I've been up since 6 today. And a lot of times by the time I put my one contact in, my eyes are a little red, and this just brightens them right up. I think this is a youthful thing. I think all of these, I think they're good for all ages, but especially for mature women, because these are all things oil in the shower, keeping your eyebrows groomed and not unruly. What else?
Somebody please tell me what unruly eyebrows look like, for fuck's sake. Are they jumping around your face? I don't understand why everyone goes, oh, I pull them right back and I glue them down and I do this and I do the other, and it's like, why? What the fuck are they doing?
Spray to not make your face look too powdery. What else?
Stop putting powder on your face.
Lotion to make your skin not look dry. All these things are good for mature women, I think. Oh, my City Lips Clear Gloss. This one, San Diego and Los Angeles are my favorite. When they first asked me to work with them and try their lip glosses, it was a long time ago. It was in my old house. And I remember thinking, City Lips? I mean, it sounded so corny and generic. It just wasn't anything I was drawn.
It wasn't anything you were drawn to. What's wrong with the name City Lips? If it's based on cities, that was the selling...
Too. And then they sent me some, and I've been with them ever since. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like one of those things. Is it the prettiest? Is it the most bougie? No, but there's just nothing like it. Nothing. I like that better than La Mer. Okay, another powder that I have gone through is the Milk. Okay, this is one of their lines that it's the Pore Eclipse. Hey, Baba. Oh, they're curious about everything. Do you guys recognize that t-shirt? That's my Find Your Sexy t-shirt that I made years and years ago, and Sassy's been laying on it.
Oh, if it's Sassy's favourite t-shirt and that's what she sleeps on, I'll let you off then.
Oh, he's getting ready to make his spot on the bed. That's what he's doing. This is good. If you have oily skin, this is good. It's so finely milled. It's good on your face. It's good under your eyes. It's just a good powder. I told you how good it was when I first got it. It's not quite as just fancy and beautiful as the Givenchy. There's something about the Givenchy that is kind of like the Lancome Absolute powder, if you know what I mean. It's not a sparkle. It's not a shimmer, but it's a glow. This one really doesn't have that. It's more of a,
Doesn't it?
what you see is what you get kind of powder, but it's still good. I think, you know what? I think all of these are good because I don't think I kept anything unless I wanted to tell you it was one of my favorites, because I know I've tried a lot more stuff than this. Anyway, this is the hyaluronic night oil. I mean, I used every bit of...
Really? If you were a company and that's how she spoke about your products, would you bother sending her more? Unless you were money hungry, of course.
of it. It does have this scent, kind of weird but good. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
it's like not perfumey. Okay, just smelling it does make me want to put it on my lips. I would say if you like a night lip oil, this will be a good one because this is sticky. It will be on your lip.
Yes, it's lip gloss. It's not supposed to be slept in. God. Help! Somebody help me. I'm done.
In the morning. That's probably half of the appeal to me. Okay, guys, that's it. Let me show you. You've seen my outfit of the day. It is the little Walmart dress I got for $10. Love it. This one and the blue one. I've got on my little cheapy Walmart Time and True flip-flops, and I believe we are going to the pool today. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we were going to just like chill out and not go to the pool, but it's so pretty. We kind of regretted not going yesterday. So let's see. Let's go over my makeup so I don't forget it. It's a new lipstick, but it's not new. If you've been around a while, you remember this. Crystal Baby from Estee Lauder. They redid it. This is Crystal Baby. My lip liner's discontinued. It's my old Tan Lines, or no, Nude Sandals from Christian Audet. It was my first lip liner I did with them. And then I do have Tarte Pearl. Tarte Pearl. Oh my gosh, there will never be another. It's so good. Pearly shimmer.
I remember you saying that about Buxom Celeste and all the rest of them that you fall in love with and have to have 9 million backups of, and then you find something new, like we all do.
Whitish lip glossy stick that lightens lipsticks and makes them not so powdery. Oh, I do have on a new foundation that was a little dark. It's the Dior Forever Matte in 4N, too dark. And then my eyeshadow is just the Physicians Formula contour palette. So nothing too special,
No.
but you're special, and I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Try and butter the people up. You do that, seeing as though you shit on them from a great height. You know, Bubs with a pudding tat. So cute. I can't believe I made it to the end. And if you made it with me, congratulations. And I will see you in the next one.